What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and we are playing some Summon Dragons 2 today, and I'm very excited to showcase a team that I think is actually pretty interesting for the Sacred Ruins. So this is one of the dungeons in the game. We are still pretty early on because it's one of the harder dungeons from what I've seen in terms of like the strength. But this is where you get your Halidom pieces, which are actually very important for your power. So we're going to go ahead and showcase. I can't quite do 7 yet, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do 5 because I want to get this done real quickly. And I think we'll be able to do it. So the huge proponent here for how to do this realistically is to make sure that you have as many melee champions as possible, or at least people that have the ability to deal damage within a certain range. The reason is because the boss here has, where is the yeah, here we go. Dragons outside the magic circle will deal much less damage. Melee dragons are recommended. So having the ability to deal damage within this sort of inner circle here is very, very important. However, there is a little bit of a trick that I do highly recommend. If you're following the guide in the Discord, you will know about this champion here, Arjuna. Now, Arjuna's ultimate allows them to move and jump to a certain location. Well, guess what? That location can be inside this circle, which means that Arjuna can deal a good chunk of damage. So you'll see here that I'm not actually bringing a tank, but I am bringing Envy, and Envy is actually a defense-based warrior that deals a decent amount of damage, but also because he's defense-based, he can actually tank pretty well as well. Then we are bringing our Loki, which again, if you're following that guide, you'll know that Loki is someone you should be holding your advanced summons for, or sorry, your limited summons for, so that you can get him as soon as he drops. He just dropped for me the other day. You've probably already seen my summoning video, so you'll know that we have him. And then we're bringing Aranis, who is another summoner, who kind of just like works really well with Loki. And then we're bringing Phoenix. So again, following that guide, if you did 150 summons during this week 2, you will have access to Phoenix. You get him for pulling 150 summons. So nothing crazy. In terms of our summoner, we did get lucky. We have one Vocaria, which is the enhanced summon, which works really, really well with our double summoners. Very powerful, leveled it up to 20. Then we're just using this Dragon's Fang. It just gives basic attack crit rate, which Arjuna is crit rate based, so works out really well for her. Then for Eternal Flame, we're not using a tank, so we're just using the thing that gives the most stats. For our support item, we're using the Hero's Robe. This basically allows us to heal a lot more with our Phoenix. So we love this, and here is the quick strat, okay? So we're going to come in, and you'll notice one thing here that's important is we are on auto. However, Arjuna is not on auto, and the reason is because we want to make sure that Arjuna goes into the circle, which means we have to control their ultimate. So you'll see here that even though Loki is outside the range, he summons, and the summons go into the range. You'll see here his ultimate goes into the range, which means he can deal damage. So now we have Arjuna's ultimate, and Arjuna's ultimate allows us to move Arjuna into the circle. And now you'll see Arjuna's damage just start to skyrocket. See, there it goes, up, 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 up. It's going to take second place here very quickly, right? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, well. Mistakes were made. I did not move him quickly. I think we'll still be able to clear it, but that was definitely a little bit awkward. But yeah, so ultimately the goal here is to move Arjuna into the circle here so that he can actually deal damage to the boss, allowing you to bring a ranged champion in here. And of course, Loki is very powerful. Loki's going to pretty much solve this for you without any issues, as you can see. Hopefully we can still clear it in the 230. We should be fine. We're killing it pretty quickly. We'll make sure we watch just in case. But I think, yeah, there we go. So that's kind of the strat there. Of course, very hard carried by our Loki. Arjuna normally does more damage, but we just misplaced him, so we didn't quite have enough time to, start to push. But let's go ahead and try the strat again, and we're going to do the same thing in 6. And I want to see if we can show it a little bit better. So we're going to actually move Arjuna over here to the right, because I think that that's normally where we move him. He's a little safer over there. So we'll see. But let's jump Arjuna to the right here. Boom, boom. Right there. Okay, because the dragon here, the enemy dragon here, is focused on Envy, which is over here on the left. So hopefully that means he does his big AoE that direction, which means Arjuna will be safe. Yep, there we go. We're going to move Arjuna back into the middle here. He can start dealing damage again. Okay, our Envy did die, but that's okay, because we are going into the phase where we no longer need a tank. So here we go, and then here you can also do another trick, which is actually using Arjuna to jump to deal damage to these, to get a little bit of quicker damage off. So there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Clear these out quickly. Hopefully we can clear this in time. I think we'll be able to. It's going to be close, though. Can we get it cleared in time? Oh, really? We landed just on the... Oh, maybe we actually still got it. We might have actually still got it. And we get a Eye of Domination. When a friendly support dragon fails to inflict a debuff, it gains accuracy. That's pretty cool. And an elite egg. I think that got it for us, did it? It did. Perfect. So we got it exactly on the dot, which is awesome. But yeah, I mean, that's the strat. I think it works really well. Arjuna is able to deal damage, which is really good. So yeah, let me know if this helped you. Hopefully it did. It's just a little quick video on sort of like the strat for the Sacred Runes, kind of the basics. I'm not very good at the game, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm just sort of learning, so if you have tips and you want to leave those tips down in the comment section down below, I would appreciate that. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from me in regards to Summon Dragons 2, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.